Intro. If you don't know, this is a series on Daniel Larson. If you don't know who he is, it is very important that you watch my big video, The Never-Ending Story of Daniel Larson, as it gives you full detail on who this thing is and what all he has done. There's also a playlist with all the episodes done on Daniel Larson on my channel and in the description. In these episodes, I go over what Daniel has done the past week. But with all that said, enjoy. Daniel's New Year's. If you didn't have a good New Year's or Christmas, it couldn't be worse than Daniel's. He spent New Year's in a porta potty because it was raining outside, as well as homeless and alone. He did a live stream while in the porta potty as well, with nothing of interest happening. He also spent his time mindlessly walking around Hollywood on Christmas Eve and Christmas, probably e-begging on his YouTube. The literal saddest existence ever. Daniel caught lying. Daniel was caught lying and someone exposed him for it. The post doesn't show the screenshot of the original YouTube community tab post, but it was probably something to do with him having no money, or he was going hungry, as he says both of these things often. Despite somehow having food all the time, and being at food places all the time, and posting it on his YouTube community tab, as well as TikTok, and he also dine and dashes, so he always has food somehow. On Daniel's YouTube community tab post, someone commented saying, "Daniel, you just ate on your live. You literally showed us the plate of fries you were eating." Daniel goes on to say, "That's an old picture." This live was also probably just a few, maybe even less than an hour ago whenever he said this, but I don't know for sure. I don't know where he could think to lie like that, but he tried and failed. It only shows that Daniel lies all the time about the smallest things. A pathological liar even. Daniel Larson street performer arc. Daniel goes on his YouTube community tab and says that he's going to buy a $400 karaoke machine so he can start doing street performances, as well as a guitar. He says this despite his cards constantly getting declined, and he can't even pay for a taxi, which we'll get into later. This would be the most annoying street performer ever, more annoying than the regular ones on Hollywood Boulevard. Daniel admitting. Someone got on a call with Daniel, and he asked some questions regarding his statements on Izzy Simpson and Charlotte Summers. If you don't know who these two are, they are underage girls who were on America's Got Talent, and Daniel has said sexual statements towards them both. Charlotte Summers I haven't seen him say anything about, but I wouldn't doubt he has said something about her, but I also have a bad memory, so maybe I've seen or reported on it but don't remember, but he does admit saying things towards them both. I haven't talked about her before, mainly because I didn't see him say anything about her, but if you don't know, she is an underage singer who is also on America's Got Talent. Daniel has a pattern of going for underage girls who are on America's Got Talent. Hopefully they don't show that show in a prisoner psych ward.
So just to make this clear, were there some impersonators and trolls on Cake claiming to be Izzy Simpson and Charlotte Summers?
Yes. And
Okay.
then there was also trolls on there also claiming to be you
Yeah, I
and
think
your
that
company, which is very, very bad.
yeah, there were a lot of impersonators on there. But as far as Izzy Simpson and Charlotte Summers, you are aware that Izzy Simpson is 14 and Charlotte Summers is 17, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you confirm that you really did say the things in that video in response to Izzy Simpson and Charlotte Summers.
Yes.
Daniel, that is literally the definition of pedophilia.
Yes. This was fucking ridiculous.
On top of that, he was just exposed for following another little girl on TikTok.
For me, I really like Coke.
He also says on his YouTube community tab he moved to California for Grace Vanderwall. He's also been making community tab posts talking about her, saying that he will protect her and her family, and some other things as well. Daniel and Ivan's relationship. Daniel and Ivan, Daniel's manager, seem to be having a toxic and rocky relationship, as Daniel is constantly wanting to fire Ivan from being his manager. He talks about it often on his YouTube community tab posts. I don't know what's going on in the background, but I do know that they are both crazy, so who really knows? It's kind of bound to be a rocky relationship. It sucks they are both so untrustworthy, because we'll never get the full truth on what's going on in the background by either of them. Apparently, Daniel has signed an NDA, non-disclosure agreement, so he can't talk about Ivan in certain ways. If Ivan actually got Daniel to sign one, which I doubt he did, but if he did, Daniel would 100% break it and get in trouble in no time. It also seems like Ox is taking control over Daniel's YouTube a little bit, as Daniel's comments are now turned off on his community tab posts as well as his videos. But it's still available on his YouTube live streams when he is live, and is also available on his YouTube shorts. You might easily get banned though on his YouTube live because he has been on banning sprees before. It also kind of sucks because it makes his YouTube community tab really boring, as the replies were a very entertaining part, and also exposed himself a little bit. So that's probably why Ox did that. Hopefully Daniel knows how to turn those back on so he can get some more entertaining stuff soon. Daniel banned from Dave & Buster's and other places. On the last episode, Daniel was banned from Dave & Buster's because he couldn't pay for the meal, so he owed them a bit of money, and he wasn't allowed to come back till he had the money to pay for that, and if he was going to order more food, to pay for that food as well. They also are aware of what he has done in his TikToks and possibly his YouTube live streams. But on one of Daniel's most recent lives this week, a worker comes up to him and talks about they've seen what he's been doing and such, and they have been watching him. Apparently, Daniel has been saying something about he will strip for money or expose himself at the Dave & Buster's, so they ask him to leave, and he later goes to a Buffalo Wild Wings and goes live there. Maybe that'll be Daniel's next spot to lurk.
Hey brother, question for you. Is your name Daniel?
It is.
It is? Okay. So, I just had a call, basically from somebody online. I know that we talked yesterday, had it?
Yes.
But I had someone call saying that you were live streaming from our restaurant, stating that you were flashing people, or attempting to. He was watching you on there. I'm going to have to ask you to kindly leave the establishment right now. Just in the nicest way. I'm just trying to keep it low profile so no one else has to know. But, yeah, he called saying that you were at Dave & Buster's a couple days ago, and that you got kicked off the premises. So I'm just trying to be as nice as possible and just say, hey, if you don't mind just leaving calmly today, we just appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will do that.
Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate that, brother.
And just to let you know, because I've been having issues, because I used to live in Denver. I was in a disability housing service, and I was getting badly trolled. So I moved out and moved independently. And so a lot of my fan base is very, very they're and so I'm trying to de-escalate that as well, but they're calling everywhere I go, and it's very, very difficult. So
It's just hard for me to pass it up when it is a family establishment sitting around. If I get something like that, I just have to act on it. That's why I didn't want to make a big scene about it.
No, absolutely, it's okay. But
I do apologize for that, but yeah, I just ask you to just calmly leave, and then I'm sorry that I have to talk to you like this and come to you. But
no, it's okay.
But I do appreciate you being understanding, and I do hope that you have a better rest of your day. Okay. Have a happy New Year's. Okay?
You too.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Everyone screenshot that for evidence. I'll use that if need be. That is weird. Somebody spotted me from outside and then called in. No, I know. That is illegal, I'm aware. But, whatever. If I go back, I will go to jail. And I asked them, like, what did I do? Like, can you explain? And they're like, you didn't do anything, but you just can't come back. So if I didn't do anything, then why did they kick me out? And I tried to film them, but they said I couldn't film. And they were rushing me to get out of there. The person in the white security guard put their hands on me too. That's fucking ridiculous. That's fucking ridiculous. So I can never go back there. Wow. They have me on the trespass list. Like, they have my picture and everything. Holy fuck. They're saying that they were watching everything from Reddit. Whatever that means. So I guess that they were on Reddit and saw everything? Like, what? So they're flat out believing the trolls, because I didn't do anything. Wow. And they literally just gave me all my food and told me to leave. Like they did it when they brought out the pasta. They said, you're going to have to leave. If you come back, we will arrest you. Like whatever the fuck that meant. They had like 5 officers there. Like 5 actual police officers. But I don't get it. Because if I never did anything, then they can't legally do that. I don't think they can actually do what they did legally.
I don't really know if the last clip was talking about the situation from the clip before, but also I want to come in here and say that people can ban you or refuse service for whatever reason legally. They don't really have to have a reason. You can be refused a service or be banned anywhere. Also, the reason that they don't want to serve you or anything is because you are probably a risk, and they're not going to try to take the chance of having just some random guy ruin the workers' day and everyone around them's day. So they're just not going to risk it. This is one thing that Daniel has constantly said that he just doesn't understand, and it's quite annoying because he always tries to say, I don't think legally that, or I can't really do like a high-pitched voice like his. I don't think they can do that, what they did legally. They can. It is perfectly legal. Other than that, he also got kicked out of another place. I'm not sure where this was, but I think it was somewhere like a mall or the Hollywood Strip. Daniel goes on to do the usual thing he does and tries to bring up rights and laws he knows nothing about. Daniel has a repetitive pattern of trying to bring up rights and to act like they can't just refuse him service or ban him just because they want to.
Okay.
So you need an exit?
Okay, can I ask you something?
You can call the customer service number.
What is the customer service number?
You can Google it. Just look up Ovation.
Because it's illegal for you guys not to have a reason.
I don't know why you've been trespassed. I escorted you out yesterday, so.
But there's no reason.
I don't know what was the reason
All right.
you've been trespassed.
All right, thank you. That's ridiculous.
Daniel also gets the cops called on him while he was at a veggie grill. Daniel was live at the veggie grill and the workers said he couldn't record. He goes on to record the woman who told him he couldn't record, showing her face and such. There is a live stream of this, but the live stream has copyrighted music in the background as a radio is playing. But also, Daniel is definitely sick in this live stream and shouldn't be around people. Maybe this is the bioterrorism arc. What looks like to be a security or officer comes up to him and asks him questions, which he lies about. This place also knows about his TikTok. They don't want him recording, but he goes on to record the security, the workers, and the people that are just eating there. He also refuses to show the officer what he's doing. Daniel is constantly on the run with police. As soon as they are called, he runs away. It's happened so many times, it's actually super surprising he hasn't been arrested. True retard plot armor. I think he is now banned from that veggie grill. Also, Daniel has apparently forgotten what all he has done and why there is such good reasons to ban him from anywhere, especially when they tell him multiple times what he's doing wrong and he does it anyway. He ends up leaving the veggie grill and he says that he's a lawyer to both the workers and security.
Just to let you guys know, I'm a lawyer. Just to let you guys know, I'm a lawyer.
I feel so bad for whoever has to deal with him. The workers and security don't get paid enough. On top of that, they have to deal with Daniel. Daniel also responded to a YouTube community tab comment where someone talked about a homeless shelter, and he goes on to say that he's been banned from one before. I'm not sure when this was, but I feel like I remember this happening back in Denver. Daniel Larson is wanted. Someone is supposedly going around to every place on Hollywood Boulevard or the Strip and giving out a picture of him, and I guess saying stuff about what he has done and what he does, as he does a lot of dine and dashing and is always causing a problem somewhere. The person that is supposedly doing this responds to someone's comment on Reddit and says this: I've handed them out to 44 shops and 20 security guards. I've got 200 more in my bag. At the moment, I got another 4 people out there with a few hundred left. Most places I've been to tell me they know who he is and that they will call the police as soon as they see him. So, now Daniel's been banned from multiple places and even will have the police called on him if he's even seen. Maybe we'll get an arrested arc, because without a doubt he's done enough to get jail time. Daniel's response to this was basically saying this is war or something like that. Just something stupid. I think something's going to happen soon where Daniel is going to get arrested. Because with these people now going out and showing people like, hey, he does this and this. And also, there's multiple times where he's had encounters where the police have been called on him. Without a doubt, something is going to probably happen soon and he's going to get arrested. Daniel and taxis. Since Daniel has been in California, he has had a few run-ins with taxis. One I'm about to show you here is one where Daniel tries to pay with his Medicaid card. After lying and twisting the words when he got in the taxi, saying he was going to be paying with card, meaning debit or credit, not medical. Whenever you say you're paying with card, it obviously means debit or credit, not a medical card. If you're using a medical card, you say you're going to be using that card. Daniel says he used his Medicaid card when he was in Denver to get around, but I read a document by CMS saying that you're only supposed to do this if you're going to an appointment, and if you don't have a car, your car isn't working, or you're disabled. And you're supposed to call ahead with Medicaid to get it situated to where you can get a ride to an appointment. So this might be a lie, or he's used it before, but maybe just used it wrongly, I don't know. The thing is, I only remember Daniel walking around Denver and getting drove by his care providers, as he would get drove to Walmart and such. During the video I'm about to show you, he does a little quirky word twist, admits that he has no money and can't pay, then threatens to get the driver fired. Daniel is also going to pull something he does in every confrontation he gets to. For whatever reason, when Daniel is told to get out of the car repeatedly, he thinks he has to completely stop what he's told to do and respond. He's done this in a few situations. Also, before I play the video, they do have a radio on in the background. If it is copywritten, I can't show it. With that said, here it is.
Are you gonna pay?
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not from around California. I don't even live in California.
So why you call the taxi if you have no money in the car?
Because in the state of Colorado, they use Medicaid.
I'm asking you. How are you gonna pay? And what do you say? Card. You say card. You never say Medicare. If you say Medicare, I'm gonna tell you I don't use Medicare here. Well, different interpretation. But I'm asking you, how are you gonna pay? And you say card.
I have my Medicaid card, yes.
No. You never say Medicaid card. You say I have card. You never say medical card. You say medical card?
I said card, meaning that I had a card.
You say credit. You say I'm gonna pay with debit card. You say debit card.
Nope. Try. I have a card right here that says that it. $36.75. It says that it's.
What's that?
I just had this from the state of Colorado, and it says.
I'm not in Colorado, buddy. This is LA.
Yeah, it says
It's California, it's not Colorado.
nationwide. It says nationwide taxi cab, yellow cab.
Yeah, but you're not in.
And this is
you're
yellow
not in
cab.
Colorado. You're not in Colorado. This is different state. I don't know what you're talking about.
So Medicaid doesn't pay for taxi
No.
through insurance.
No.
No. Nothing.
Listener-supported public radio. Stan Getz often leads
I
live in Europe.
would have
Book
to.
Circle from their self-titled release featuring bassist Cyrus Peñado, a Cal
here.
State Long Beach alumnus. We heard a tune called Oasis. This is Nick Tyler in for David
Where
Benoit.
is your money?
I don't.
Jazz supporters
I'm
include
trying
the
to
LA Phil
figure that
presenting
out.
New Year's Eve with
Give me
the
1
Roots.
second.
The Grammy-winning Philadelphia hip-hop group and house band for The Tonight Show bring in the new year at Walt Disney Concert Hall on December 31st.
I could do it,
Roots
but it
bring
will
their
take
live
me a
show to
moment.
downtown Los Angeles with a rare pair of appearances and say goodbye to 2022. Tickets for New Year's Eve with the Roots are available now at laphil.com.
Now we're past where I need to be.
This is
So
KTAS
somehow I'm gonna have to.
a service of California State University
I
Law.
mean, we drove away now.
KJazz 88.1,
Get on my
listener-supported public radio.
Give me 1 second. Let me try this.
Use the same card. You used both cards already. You used those cards already. You don't have no money.
Give me 1 second.
What's that?
I'll get out.
How are you gonna pay before you get out?
I don't know. You just told me to get out. So. You just told me to get out.
Get out, please. Get on my fucking card, dude.
Okay.
Get on my fucking card, dude.
I said I will.
Get on my card.
Okay. I said I will.
Get on my card now.
Can I at least put my stuff in
Get
my
on my
pocket?
card now. I don't care. Get on my card, dude.
I am.
Get on my card.
I said I
Get
am.
on my card now.
I said I am. Give me
Move.
1
Get
second.
on my card.
Excuse me.
Move. Get on my card.
Don't have that attitude with me.
Get on my card,
I
dude.
said don't have that attitude.
Get on my fucking car now. You don't have no fucking money and you're gonna, how do you want me to say? Please get out? Get the fuck out of here, man.
And I
Get
said,
the fuck out of here now.
I said I was.
Get on my car now, dude. I'm not fucking joking around, dude.
Okay, you're being very, very unprofessional. I'm gonna call your work and I'm gonna get you fired.
Yeah, call my company and tell them you don't have no money to pay the transportation never. You fucking cheater, dude.
They told
You
me
fucking
they
cheater.
they told me when I called that
Get
they
on my
take
car,
Medicaid.
dude. Get on my car, dude. Get on my fucking car.
All right.
Get on my car.
Damn, fucking unprofessional, bitch.
It's bizarre he wants respect after not paying for a over $30 taxi ride, which is a crime, another crime on his long list of crimes he's done now. If Daniel doesn't get arrested soon, he's going to have a big issue with taxis as well, because taxi drivers do not play around, and he's going to get hurt or killed by one of these guys one day. the Daniel Larson Curator interview. I got into contact with the Daniel Larson Curator. If you don't know who he is someone that well documented Daniel Larson and all the incidents and what was going on currently. He documented it really well on YouTube. And I actually got into contact with him, and I actually got to be able to text him back and forth, and this is how it went. I'm going to read you the questions, and I'm going to read you what he sent back, and we're going to go from there. So I texted him the questions. How did you get introduced to Daniel Larson, and what arc was he in at the time? What's your favorite arc? Why did you make Daniel Larson Curator? How did you feel when Daniel first mentioned you? Because he has been mentioned by Daniel a few times. I think most of the times out of hatred, as he hates anyone that documents him. I'm surprised he hasn't actually said anything about me, but if he ever does, let me know, because I think that'd be pretty interesting. I mean, he's commented, but that's about it. Anyways, the next questions are, do you think Daniel got you banned, or was it something else, like maybe something you posted? Are you going to come back to YouTube or any socials? What's your thoughts on Daniel? And what's your predictions on Daniel's future? And here is what he had to say. I was introduced to Daniel Larson by my brother. I started watching him sometime after November 1st, when professional Daniel Larson was made. I tuned in late to a stream and he tried to flood the sink and was standing on the counter, which I have no idea when this was, but I would love the footage of this. My favorite arc was when Daniel had 3 punching incidents in 1 month, June 22nd. I don't know when this was. I don't remember anything about these incidents, but I don't know if he means like punching someone, punching himself, or punching walls, maybe all 3 of those, but I would definitely love to see that. I created Daniel Larson Curator so people can easily find the Daniel Larson incidents and videos. And then here's where he's responding about whenever he first got mentioned by him. He said, I don't know how I felt. I was just laughing because he couldn't say Curator. And talking about his ban on YouTube, he goes on to say, I was just banned on YouTube. The Black Hawk Nudes video may have been what got me banned. So I don't really know what he's talking about there. I don't really know what the Black Hawk Nudes incident is. Maybe it's something I know of, but just don't know it under Black Hawk. So let me know about that. He also does answer the question about coming back to YouTube or socials. He says, yes, I am coming back to YouTube as Daniel Larson Incidents. He also goes on to talk about Daniel Larson's future, what he thinks of him and such. He says, I think Daniel needs his phone taken away. He knows what he's doing is bad, but does it anyways. Daniel's going to be doing the same stuff he's always been doing, breaking stuff, hitting people close to him, getting arrested, and having no consequences. Then gets released out to the wild to do it again. I will be linking his new YouTube channel in the description below because he's already made it and has already been working on it. So now I'm going to be referring to him as Daniel Larson Incidents. The description of my big video, The Never-Ending Story of Daniel Larson, will also be updated, so it will go to that channel. I do want to say thank you so much for the interview, man. It really does mean a lot because you did have all the footage that I needed and such. So yeah, it does really mean a lot that you actually talked back and forth with me. Make sure to go check it out. It will probably show some older incidents and some footage of that, and hopefully he doesn't get banned this time. As long as he's careful, which is something I've been doing. I've been careful about what I show on here because of possible takedowns. So basically, that's my only advice to him. Is to basically be careful. But yeah, he's now going to be under Daniel Larson Incidents. That'll be in the description below, as well as updated in the other one. But yeah, thank you so much, man. End. Thank you all for watching. It really does mean so much to me, all the support and stuff. It makes me truly want to keep doing these videos. And I'm super sorry that this one is late. It's just, I just got really tired and I've been sleeping a bit more the past couple days. But yeah, these videos should be, at least I got it out this week. And also yesterday, I had some stuff that was going on, so I ended up not being able to finish the video. I care more about the quality of the video than the quantity and getting it out in time. Like, I do want the videos out in time, but I just care more so about getting it done right. But yeah, hopefully you all enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe and all that stuff. The support really does mean a lot. We're super close to monetization, so make sure to like and subscribe. Also, if you like and subscribe and I get monetization, I can make money off of talking about Daniel, and I just think that'll be funny. I think that'll make Ox, or Ivan, his manager, and Daniel, I think it'll make them both very mad. More videos just talking about YouTube and other stuff soon. But with all that said, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for supporting me, really. Make sure to go check out Daniel Larson Incidents. And in the end, I'm PERK30, and...
In conclusion, is the perfect example of what zero pussy does to a motherfucker.